So we moved to Shoshoni, which is only about an hour north of Lander. There's not a whole lot to do in Shoshoni, but the reason we're here is because there's a harvest host here that we wanted to check out. We haven't done a harvest host in several months, since early Texas, which was like 3 or 4 months ago. We kind of forgot about them, actually.
And this one is kind of unique. It's a raspberry farm. It's another place we've never stayed. We've done wineries, breweries. This is the first farm we've stayed at, so it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's really, really pretty out here. Very agricultural, very kind of in the middle of nowhere. These are alfalfa fields behind us, and they just go for miles and miles, almost as far as the eye can see.
Back on the back end of the field here is like a 15-mile long reservoir. Mm-hmm. And at the end of that reservoir is Boysen State Park, which is where we are headed right now.
Yeah, we're going to go kind of explore this area. We tend to use TripAdvisor a lot to find things to do, and when I searched Shoshoni, Boysen State Park was #1 out of a total of 1 things to do in Shoshoni. So
it's the #1 best thing to do out of 1 things to do in Shoshoni.
Exactly. So that's what we're going to do today. Wait. Okay. Well, this is Boysen State Park. There's not a ton to do in Boysen State Park unless you're looking for somewhere to camp or looking to get on the reservoir, either in a boat or jet skis or maybe kayaks or paddle boards. We already have a camping spot and we have no means for getting on the water, so there's not a ton of hiking trails that we can find. There's not
a ton of anything really to do here. It's a very small town, very sleepy, but a great stopover for a night or two.
Definitely. We grabbed the map and there's about 10 different campgrounds spread throughout the entire reservoir.
And the one we're in is really nice, looks fairly new. Some of the sites are on the water.
In fact, we actually pulled into one of the vacant sites that are right on the water just to enjoy this beautiful day and this beautiful spot on the water and to let the dogs run around.
And we let the dogs get out. They've been a little cooped up because the place we're staying has a couple of dogs that might be friendly, might not be, but we're not sure. One of them seems angry. So we brought them out here so they can run around and do whatever they want.
Yeah, that one dog looks like a golden retriever chow mix, but they groomed it so that it looks like a lion.
Which makes it look more angry.
And more intimidating.
Yeah.
It saw me walking the dogs the other day and came kind of charging at us, and I went running back to the trailer and have been a little bit afraid ever since. So this is a good opportunity to let the dogs get out and run around. Both of our dogs love the water, so we've been throwing sticks and they've been fetching them out of the lake. Yeah, so beautiful site, especially if you're looking for somewhere to camp in this area.
I don't think it's crazy expensive.
I think it's $17 a night.
It's boondocking.
Right, there are no hookups.
But, if you had a boat with you or paddle boards or something like that, it'd be a great place to stop and stay a couple days and play on the water. The sites are, like you said, right on the water. You can pull your boat up right to your camper. Mm-hmm. It's really nice.
It is. So I think that's it. I don't think there's much else to do in Shoshoni and Boysen State Park. I think we're going to stay in our Harvest Host spot one more night tonight and then move on tomorrow to a town about 45
minutes to an hour
north of here called Thermopolis.
Which Bree will finally get her hot springs there.
Yes, Thermopolis is home to the world's largest hot spring.
Hot Springs State Park, Wyoming State Park.
Yep. So I think we'll spend a couple of days there before heading on. Well, we've officially done the only thing there is to do in Shoshoni. So I guess we're done for the day and headed back to the trailer to make an early dinner and, I don't know, get ready to leave tomorrow. Going for an adventure. I guess you get on first, probably.
Okay, that stick down there,
Yep.
just pull it back into neutral. Okay, and then turn the key on. And then the starter's this black button on the left right there.
Alright.
Push the lever back forward, push the button, push back forward, and the key. And these are true automatic.
Okay.
They're automatic.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
You know what you're doing?
Hang on.
Yep.
See that bottom half? The sand cut it off and killed it. We're gonna have to go in and replant that. It's like $100 an acre just for the seed. There's
And
about
that's just the wind.
25, 30 acres down there.
Yikes.
Ruined it.
We had like 200 pound bales.
Yeah, there's
I know those are big.
yeah, it's 3 string.
Yeah. They're wired.
Well, we are leaving the Harvest Host Raspberry Farm today. It has been a great stop for us.
Great stop. Yeah.
There's not much of anything to do in and around Shoshoni, but the people that run this farm
The hosts are pretty incredible.
They really are. They just took us out on their four-wheelers. They showed us how they irrigate some of the farm, and then they drove us up.
So some of the equipment, which for me is pretty cool.
Yep.
Took us up into their kind of hill country and showed us there's a flower bloom right now. It's really beautiful. And
yeah, we got to see the cactus or cacti blooming, which is a treat. It's amazing that such a angry plant has such a delicate and pretty flower. So yeah, it's you know, we were just getting ready to leave and didn't want to just leave without saying anything. Right. So we went up to the house just to say goodbye and thank you, and next thing we know,
we're on four-wheelers and driving around the farm.
Yep, and they're giving us raspberry jam and fresh frozen raspberries and beans, and
just incredibly nice people and super down to earth and friendly and hospitable, and just a great stop. Another harvest toast. It was free camping, didn't cost us a thing. They wouldn't even let us pay for the stuff they gave us. So.
Right, we offered to buy the produce
jam and stuff that they had, and
they wouldn't take it. They even we asked their permission to run our generator to charge our batteries, and they said we've just got a plug out there, just plug in. So we had 110 electric hookups, so we didn't even have to.
Better than the campgrounds we've been paying for.
We didn't even have to think about our batteries. It was a great couple of nights. But we're moving on today up to Thermopolis.
Yep, Bree is finally gonna get her hot spring, unless there's an earthquake or tornado or some act of God that destroys that place. It looks like we're going to a hot spring.
Well, we only picked 80, 90 degree weather to do it.
We picked the hottest time of year, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, we're headed on.